Ohayou gozaimasu minasan. My name is Nathaniel Nazaro. You've probably seen a couple of my older videos from like 6, 7 months ago. I was reviewing a saddleback leather backpack. Um, I need to stop saying so much. I'm really bad at that. Feel free to give me pointers in the comments below. Anyways, so that was from before I even moved to Japan. I'm living in Japan now. I've been living in Osaka for the past, well, 8 months now, I think. It's almost November now, so about 8 months. Um, so I'm taking this YouTube channel to a different level at this point. Uh, During the summer and these few breaks I've had from school for the past several months, I've been doing a lot of traveling and hiking in Japan. I climbed Mount Fuji. I didn't take any video of that, but I do have plenty of photos. I'll be putting a link in the description below with all my photos and my main website as well. I do have a blog, but I haven't had much time to really update it. I haven't been very good at that because I'm moving more towards the YouTube format. I think the more video blog style. It's a little bit easier for me. I'm not very good at editing. This is brand new for me, so feel free to give me pointers, what I can do to make these videos better for you, and give me ideas of what you want to see. This is going to be a video, this is going to be a playlist just of me going traveling and hiking and showing you guys different areas and stuff in Japan. I'm hoping to hit up places that most people don't see back in my home country of America. Anyways, so my first trip that you're going to see here is when I went to, I'm going to bring up the website here. It's called KumanoKodo Trail. Yeah, that's right, KumanoKodo Trail. And to get there, you go from Osaka. You take the train from Osaka, anywhere in Osaka, but you have to grab the one that will take you down to Wakayama. And you want to go from Wakayama to Kitanabe Station. From there, there's actually a little tourism place in Kitanabe Station that they're actually the ones I went through to kind of help me set up my reservations for the different minshukus and the ryokans I stayed at on this trail. And believe me, it's like the only way to travel here is staying at ryokans and minshukus if you have the cash to do it. There's other ways you can do it. There's little campsites and stuff. You can even just camp on the side of the trail. There's, at nighttime. I never saw anybody patrolling the trails. Not that I say you should, but you could if you needed to if you're low on cash. Anyway, so going from Kitanabe Station, you take a bus to Takajiri-oji, which is this little, it's a little shrine, and you can buy like these walking sticks and these little hats and stuff, these pilgrim hats. Total tourism thing, but even all the Japanese people I saw hiking this trail, a lot of them bought them too. So it's not just like let's take money from the foreigner thing. It's not that at all. So the first day I hiked from Takajiri-oji to let's get the name here, Takahara Kirinosato. It's only about a 2-hour hike for the first day, but you got to remember you're traveling from Osaka all the way down to Kitanabe Station, and that takes about a 3-hour trip, plus another 40 minutes I think to take the bus from Kitanabe Station to Takajiri-oji. So I didn't start hiking until 1 in the afternoon. It took me about 2.5 hours to get to my first stop, which was in Takahara Kirinosato, which had beautiful scenery. I wasn't hiking during the season where in the morning there's these mists that can rise. In the morning, and these mists kind of like settle down in the valley. It's pretty beautiful from what I've heard, but I wasn't hiking during that season. On the second day, I hiked. It was about a 6-hour hike, I think, probably closer to 5 actually, from Kirinosato over to bring up map number 2 here. So I passed through a small town called Chikatsuyu Oji. That's where I had lunch. You'll see what I had for lunch in the video. It was pretty funny. But I had an ice cream bar and a boiled egg. The ryokan that I stayed at the night before gave me lunch, but the way I held it, I tied it on the back of my backpack so it was bouncing, and it just completely demolished the food by the time I was ready to eat because it kept bouncing against my backpack. So, you know, don't tie your food to the back of your backpack where you can just bounce up and down. Don't do that. So after passing through Chikatsuyu Oji, I continue hiking to. There's not really a town name, but the Minshiku I stayed at is called Minshiku Nonaka Sanso. Minshiku is like a traveler's hotel or a traveler's inn. Not really a ryokan, because ryokans tend to have like actual onsens, but Minshukus are a cheaper way to stay at different places. This particular place cost 7,000 yen with, was it 7 or 8,000? I think it was closer to 8,000 yen. But that was with dinner and breakfast in the morning. And by the way, dinners at all these places were amazing. They just gave me way too much food to eat. It was like eating a sumo meal. Anyways, the Minshukus are usually owned by families, or like this particular one I stayed at was owned by an old woman and her husband. And she cooked me dinner, gave me tea. I was the only one staying there that night. It was pretty awesome. And then the next day I did a 6-hour hike over to, let me bring it up here, because it's a hard one to remember. Yunomine Onsen Tsuboyu. So Yunomine Onsen Tsuboyu is this, it's just an onsen town. There's literally like 9 or 10 different ryokans and minshukus over there. And it's actually a World Heritage Site. And it's one that you can use because the World Heritage Site specifically is this onsen. I think it's about 1,000 years old. I'm not completely sure. I'd have to look it up again, but this onsen is about anywhere between 800 to 1,000 years old. It's a recognized historical site, and you can still use it. You can basically rent it for 30 minutes at a time and just soak in the hot onsen water, which is awesome. And yeah, it does smell of sulfur, but it's really not that bad of a smell. You don't really smell it till you get down in there either, but the onsens are awesome. I stayed at this ryokan, which is about 1 kilometer away from the main town, so it was a bit more out of the way, but it was a beautiful, beautiful onsen. They had they had 5, 6. They had 6 different onsens, each separated by sex and by family. There's a private onsen you can rent, to bathe with your whole family, that sort of thing. But yeah, it was an amazing trip. So check out the first part of the video, which is going to be the next link. I'll put an annotation in the video for you to click on. There's 4 or 5 different videos for you to click through, and I hope you enjoy them. I hope you learned something, and I hope it makes you want to go to KumanoKodo Trail. So have fun.